All right, Coach, thoughts on coming back to the Valley for the first time in, what, 9 years?
Yeah, almost 9.5 years. Really, fantastic and kind of a little bit overwhelming, in a lot of ways. Just see so many familiar faces, such great memories. And also, the flip side, to see the progress. When you're here, you're kind of seeing things being built, and from everything, from where the athletic program is now, to the way Coach Figure's building the team, to driving around today and going like, well, that wasn't here and that wasn't here and that wasn't here, right? All those things are such good things. So it's I didn't want our guys. I want them to have fun, enjoy the game, but emotional in a lot of ways.
Coach, from an overall feeling standpoint, 9.5 years, you're back here in the Valley. Just what went through your mind as you scheduled this game down here?
So it's kind of interesting in that my wife and I constantly have talked over the last few years about we got to get back down to the Valley. We want to see friends. Our son AJ is 8. He's kind of starting to say hey, I want to see where you coached. And so originally we were supposed to play 2 games at St. Edward's, the ones that we have coming up. And then Coach Schlesinger at New Orleans called and asked, hey, can you play November 12th? It's our homecoming. We want to play a non-D1 opponent, somebody I've known for a long time. So the only way we can do it is we find another game on the trip in between. And, sure enough, Coach Figure was gracious enough to bring us. They needed a game this night when we were working on the scheduling. So it didn't necessarily start by design, but it worked out in a great way.
And, just coming back, seeing the overall progress of the program. Unfortunately, you weren't around when the school was accepted into the WAC. But is there any remorse of not being able to start into the WAC, into the current era that it's in right now?
I don't know if remorse is the right way. In coaching, the guys that I felt for, when our tenure was finished here, was really my assistant coaches. Because I love those guys, and I thought they were really good staff. And they've all gone on to do great things. And I sort of knew that in time, whether it was us or those who have followed us and the direction of the institution, I don't want to say I saw the future exactly, but I just knew where things were trending. And I for those guys, I'd hoped that they would have got to experience it a little bit more. But, especially now you look back and you think about, our time and our staff here and our players here, and that we were a piece of a building block in a direction, and take a lot of satisfaction in that, and just really you have a special feeling for guys like you in the room and so many people down here, and to see things going well is really gratifying.
And the last one I do have, you were able to find a coaching gig back near in the Illinois area where you're from. How's it feel to be back home coaching from where you're from, and just having that experience, and what did this experience teach you that you could apply now where you're at now?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. No, you're all right, Coach. You're all right. Come on in. I don't have keys anymore.
They got taken away.
Yeah. Look, coaching is a funny profession, right? It bounces you all over the place. Like I said, this was a great place, and it's terrific to see it. We ended up back home in Chicago. My wife and I and our son, we live in the apartment where I grew up, where I moved with my parents when we were 3 years old. So, why things happen that way, who knows? But that part is fabulous. I'm at another good place in St. Francis, a place that really cares about the well-being of student athletes, get to coach really good guys. And, every coaching stop teaches you certain things. And even, right, you as a coach, you always battle your competitive spirit to want to do well right away. And also when you're building, you have to be patient. And that was something that was always a challenge here. And I think it's something that I have carried over in a good way. But certainly my time here, was great, and made me a better coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.